And here we are. Welcome to round 9 at sunny Devonport. Left Hobart this morning in the rain and wind and darkness, and I've arrived at the Don Recreation Ground, and it is perfect conditions for a day of rugby here. We've got a couple of women's matches up. Sadly, Harlequins forfeited, so weren't able to make it up. I know there's a lot of sickness down in Hobart. Still flus and COVID running around and causing issues. But up here, we've got a game on our hands between Devonport and Burnie, and we're just about away here with the ball in the hands of Zana Williams with the kickoff for Devonport. And game on. Ball goes in, and the familiar face of Anna Varka. Oh, in the wrong colours. She's wearing green. You can see the red ribbons in her hair, just showing her colours from Burnie. But she goes through a break and dishes it off, and Devonport are looking dangerous. Oh, pass goes away. Varka gets in, tackled by Murhai. And Williams now runs into a really solid hit from Isabella Hardy, I think. And the ball popped up. Oh, into a big gap through the middle. And away we go. And over goes Zana Williams. First try of the day. There was a massive hole there for Zana to run through. Defence was just a little bit napping, and she's gone over. So shell shock there to Burnie. Great pass. Look at the pass there. Varka again, busy, getting involved. And she gives that nice little pop pass off to Zana Williams. And she's confused her teammates and put the Devonport Bulls. Don't know if they call them the Bulls in the girls' team. I think calling them the Cows wouldn't sound quite right, so we'll stick with the Bulls. The Bullettes, it's probably a good one. And the Bullettes go to the lead, 5-0 under the first minute. Nice combinations from Varka and Williams there. And Burnie will be looking to wake up now, so Burnie also have 7. Griffiths with the ball now. Nice pass there. And Hardy's away down the wing. Williams in chase. She's got Sweetman outside her, but they're not going to get her. And that's the start that Griffiths would have liked to have seen earlier. And she's given a beautiful draw and feed there to her club president, who's converted as well, nice and quickly. So Burnie strike back swiftly and take the lead. Got to contend with a little bit of background music. And back we come. So Burnie with the kickoff. 2 very quick tries scored. And Griffiths gives it a good one into the gap. Allers now picks it up. Oh, solid contact from Sweetman, but Allers pops that back. And Devonport now with the ball, getting into some support. Nikita Paul trying to get that out of there, struggling a little bit. Finally gets her hands on it and dishes it out to Caitlin Stevens-Paul, who goes forward into the contact and gives it back to Allers. Allers has got some space here. Oh, really solid tackle there from Hardy. And she's onto it. If they don't hang on to her, she'll get away. Gives it off to Sweetman, who's got some space down the outside. Steps off the right foot back in towards the posts. And nice pass there from Sweetman, toying with Varka, who was going across. Didn't want to force her to make the tackle, so she's thrown a long one and run onto by Murhai and scored under the post. So another quick one there. And Davies hits the post. Not able to put another 2 on. Burnie now 12 points to 5. And we've got a high scoring one, it looks like, in front of us. So Devonport just playing with 6 players. They've only got 5 here today. Ball sliced by Griffiths on the kickoff. Devonport only with 6 players. One of those is Anna Varka. Now they've got another opportunity to maintain some possession here with Williams. Takes the tap, goes for a bit of a run, gets around, looks for a gap there. Some good tackling again from Sweetman. Allers realises she's the only one in the ruck And Devonport just a little bit slow to react here. Ball's gone forwards and backwards a couple of times. Dropped balls, but it's play on. And Hardy causing havoc there with Davies. And stolen in the end. Now Bernie got the ball. Griffiths. Oh, Arnavaka throws the hand out. And she'll be lucky to get away without having to sit on the bench for 2 minutes. Griffiths has a great pass there. She had 3 outside her, and if Varka had to throw that hand out, they would have been away. So we don't want to see anyone off the field in this game. Devonport are already 1 short, so we'll continue with a scrum. And uncontested scrums due to lack of numbers. Ball goes to Griffiths. Nice straight run, looking for someone inside. Sweetman's there, gets through. Only as far as the tackle of Rachel Jeffrey, but the ball gets back in support. Murhai now. Great tackling by Devonport. Nice fend there from Griffiths. And Allers isn't able to get in and shut down Hardy, and she'll run under the posts and score her second. Tough defence out there for Devonport, being a player down. Some really some good tackles when they've got the defence covered, but once that ball gets spread quickly, it's very hard to defend. The pace out there of Hardy and Sweetman on this right wing. Bernie would want to be bringing the ball back quickly to give themselves another opportunity to score. Griffiths now gets it in behind. Awful bounce for Alice. She needs to pick it up quickly, and she does so. She needs to throw it back, though. Stolen straight off her by Sweetman. Just a little bit of lack of awareness there from Alice. Went to ground, and nobody with her, and Sweetman just took it away. And dishes off another one. Didn't score, gives it to Davies, and she puts the ball on the ground. And will take the kick and gets it over again. So another one to Bernie. And we'll probably have one last play before half-time. Oh, okay, we'll call it quits there. So that's half-time. Half-time, I think they're going to play halves. Due to the lack of a third team up here today, I think these guys are going to play this game out as their proper points match, and then they're going to play a friendly afterwards, I think, to get a bit more match time while everyone's here. Perfect day for it. But we'll take a little break and be back as soon as the second half resumes. All right, second half about to begin. See, a change has occurred. Looks like Sweetman has defected to the green and black. I can see Zana Williams on the bench, so hope Zana's all right. And Sweetman has been replaced by Nepa Tuapolotu, I think. I've got a few subs out there today. Virginia Tuapolotu's out there as well. So the cavalry's arrived. And the kick goes long and picked up by Devonport. Oh, ball gets past high to Allers, gets back and covers it, recovers nicely, and good thinking that way, pops that ball. Nice step from Varka. Runs into some solid contact from Murhigh and Griffiths, and nice driving tackle down there. Might be Ulapanu, who's come on as well for Bernie. And the defence of Bernie driving Devonport back into that deep corner. Just got to be really careful, Devonport, with these loose passes in the tackle. And the ball's been stolen this time by Griffiths, who goes over for another 5-pointer for the Emus. Just that loose passing there from Devonport. And the kick goes wide. And we'll come back for another Bernie kick. So after Devonport putting on the first try of the day, Bernie have come back with 5 unanswered ones, with the most part of the second half still to come. Griffiths now with the kick. Goes straight down the middle. That's a good kick. Allers gets back again. Another rotten bounce, but she's got some space here, and this is where she's good. Nice straight running there from Zana Williams, and Varka gets through. She'll score if she keeps her, pins her ears back here. And she slowed down, just gets there and puts the ball over next to the post. So nice run from Varka. She did have Williams, who's back on the field behind her. And it looks like Devonport are running with 7 now, with two players from Bernie on for them. And none of the players want to kick. I think they're all having a rest after that long run. No, Murhigh, sorry. It looks like she's hurt herself in that final tackle. She's going to hobble off in this direction. So that's a shame for her. Just hit her knee on the ground. She hasn't played a lot of rugby this year, so hopefully it's not a recurrence of any problem that she's had. And Williams can't add the extra 2. We'll go back to the middle for the return kickoff. Their time. Clock's winding down here. Varka will have the kicking duties this time. And it's a good kick, gets behind Davies, who though gets a nice bounce there and runs into a sister. And good contact. So Williams there goes into steal. She's got to release that now, Williams, that she's on the ground. And Bernie will recover that ball at the ruck. Ball goes now to Davies, to Griffiths. And a nice straightening run from Griffiths. Gets through and finds Hardy too, running in on a nice support line. She's not held. And eventually they get her to the ground and she puts it down, picks it up, gets around again. Nice tackle from Sweetman. Had Hardy land on her. Griffiths now with that solid fend with that left hand. They need to push it out wide here. Ball gets out on the wing. Oh, and dropped. So a little bit of pressure coming from the inside. Another injury to Bernie. Isabella Hardy coming off. And the Bernie players are, a couple of them now coming off with injuries, both to do with tackles or tackling their teammates who are playing for Devonport. That time Hardy was tackled by Sweetman and went to ground. I'm not sure she's holding a hand, so hopefully again, not too much of a problem there. And just reset this scrum. And Devonport here with the feed. So this ball will come to Varka. Unfortunately, Allers just doesn't get the pass away. And the second attempt there to get the ball to Varka has gone too low and has been knocked on. So reprieve there for Bernie. Good pressure at the scrum, and Bernie now with a feed in this scrum right in front of the posts, about 10 metres out. It's a prime attacking opportunity. They got Tuapolotu on one side, Tuapolotu on the other side, and Griffiths right in there behind. And Griffiths goes to the right. They've got a big overlap over there. Varka needs to get across quickly. Nice draw and feed from Griffiths, and she puts Tuapolotu over. And I think Bernie are going to bring this one back without worrying about the kick. Sensible move. If they took too long, they could have run out of time, but now they'll have an opportunity to kick the ball down and put some pressure on Devonport again. And okay, the kick coming from the hands of... No, we're not going to have that kick. Okay, so game over there in the first one here. We'll be back soon with another match, another women's match. I'm not sure exactly what the details of that will be, but stay tuned and we will see what we can do. But in this game today, Bernie come out the winners 34-10 over a short Devonport side, short in numbers, that is, supported by a couple of Bernie players in Anna Varka and Rebecca Sweetman, joining them to help out. But entertaining game from the ladies, and yep, again, as I said, stay tuned. We'll hopefully bring you some more women's rugby here very soon. Okay, here we are back for our second match of the day. We're going to have a bit more of a friendly match, but good opportunity for the players to get some more match time and more combination work under their belt. And we're going to be playing 7 versus 5. So it's a good training run. Nice pickup there from Rachel Jeffrey. Dishes it off, finds Nikita Paul. And again, just another issue at the breakdown there. Bernie very quick onto that. And Griffiths gives the pass away. Finds Nepa Tuipulotu, who runs and scores under the posts. Under a little bit of pressure there from Charlotte Allers. And Nepa will kick the conversion over the bar. I've got a supporter here. I can't put him on the camera, but I'm going to put the microphone out, and I've got Elijah Griffith sitting here next to me. He's going to say hi, Mum, and hi, Dad.
Hi, Mum and Dad.
Sitting here watching, spectating, and his mum's got the ball right now, and she kicks it, and the ball goes back. It's a nice one along the ground. Again, gathered by Jeffrey. And the ball pushed back there. Caitlin Stevens-Paul just gets behind there enough to get some support. And the ball gets given to Arles. Oh, solid contact. Nice tackle, shoulder and all. And Davies sees that ball behind the ruck. Steps over and runs 18 metres to score another one for the Emus. So it's looking good for the Emus. I think the plan here is to play 3 5-minute periods of play. Good opportunity for coaches to get out there and have a chat every few minutes with their team to talk about tactics and the way they're going to play. Oh, that's a good kick out on the sideline. Who's onto it? Arles can't quite pick that up, and in the end it comes into the hands of Mel Weldon. Just before Devonport take this tap here, shout out to Samara Bakes from Burnie, who's broken her arm, and that'll be her season. So wherever you are at the moment, Samara, if you're watching, bad luck, and we hope you mend quickly. Oh, pass goes astray there from Devonport. And just a bit slow. Good work from Arles to get onto that ruck there, but it's been stolen by Weldon. Dishes it out, finds Tuipulotu on the outside, then running back inside on that nice line straight towards the posts is Weldon. Murhai was free on the outside there. But again, Bernie just trying out a few things, trying to put some combinations together. And a nice bit of play there leads to another 5-pointer. And Weldon unsuccessful there. If she was playing AFL, that would have been 1 point, though. I suppose it's better than 0. And back they come. Ball comes back. And Samantha Hughes in the red socks, the Bernie socks there, just helping out with the green team. And again, just Devonport a little bit slow to get onto that ball at the ruck. Support just needs to be a little bit quicker. Arles comes around, ball goes to ground though. Murhai gets back onto it. And some nice pressure from Arles, but unable to make the tackle. And Murhai steps around plenty of green defenders. And under the posts. I think that kick went under the bar. So all Bernie again. 4 tries so far. And this will be probably the last play of this period. Griffiths with the kick again. And comes out this side. Caitlin Stevens-Paul can't get to her, but in the end, Samantha Hughes comes in to the rescue. And ball comes out. Jeffrey to Paul. And just the ball bobbles out the back of that ruck. We're going to see Charlotte Allers penalised there for being holding onto that ball while she's on her knees. And now Weldon with the tap above Griffith's head, but she gets some steam up. Nice little pop off there. Good hands and good contact coming in there. So shut that down, did Allers, but Merhai on the outside again and scores another one under the posts. At There's a great big microphone here that picks up everything that's going on in front. Oh, no need to apologise. We can't see who you are on the screen, so. But the girls will have a break here and go to their coaches and have a chat about how they're going to change things up for the next session, and we'll do the same. Look this way a little bit. That's it, so that the camera can see our face. So I've got Elijah here. He's been watching. You've been happy with the way your mum's been playing today?
Yeah, I have.
You have? What is she doing good?
She's playing really well.
Yeah, she's good. Done some good kicks, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's made a few good passes. She scored some tries too. Yep. And where's your dad playing today?
In Hobart.
There you go. All the way down to Hobart. It's a long way to go down there, isn't it? Have you been to Hobart before?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like driving all the way down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And do you think your dad's going to win today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. He's gonna play well?
Yeah.
And how about you? I asked you this question before, and you're going to be a star rugby player when you're older, aren't you? You said no before. What are you going to play when you get older?
I'm going to kick the ball.
You're going to kick the ball. You want to play AFL football, but you can probably play rugby too. You could do both. How about that?
Yeah.
Put it there. Right. Well, thanks heaps for your time, Elijah. Have you got any more wise words to say to anybody when you look at that camera? Anyone you'd like to say hi to?
Nope.
Nope. Put it there. Fist bump. Thanks, mate. Oh, hang on. Let's do that again. Ready? Ready? Yeah, love it. Thanks, Elijah. See ya. There you go. You can get your mum to watch that and show you all that on YouTube later. Bye. They never pick those kids for being like the good footy players. They pick them for being like the most over the top, insane, confident kids. Yeah, will answer questions and say anything.
Yeah, anything you ask.
All right, so start of the second third, we believe. And it's been all Bernie so far. A few more player changes. So Vanessa Davies with the kick now. She's changed over to the green. Claire Griffiths, mother of the amazing Elijah, who was just with us, is now in green as well. And Sweetman getting away down the side with a nice pass from Tuapolotu. And she's run a cool 65 metres down the sideline to put some more points on for the Emus. And it's definitely all the Emus so far. Not going to worry about conversions. They'll just want to get as much rugby in as they can in the time. Good opportunities to attack against a committed and contact defence. Tuapolotu with the kick. It's a wonky one along the floor and gets through Davies. But Jeffrey comes back and cleans up and just loses that ball back. Griffiths now gives it off to Davies. She's got a bit of a gap there, but taken down by her sister. And a nice run there by Rachel Jeffrey through the middle. Ball bobbles back. Unfortunately, Caitlin Stevens-Paul unable to catch that one. And we'll come back for a scrum. So nice passage of play there from the Bulls. Just running it up through the middle. See Rachel Jeffrey, I think, holding a face there. She got tackled face first into the dirt. And it's going to be a tough one here for Devonport, playing with only, I think, 5 on the field. And not defending against Bernie at all. So you can see Rachel Jeffrey where she's standing in the backfield there in green. Nobody defending on this side. Good work for Griffiths to get across and put some pressure on. Murhigh goes high. Should have gone the pass. And nice hands there. Pass doesn't quite hit its target in Ulupano out there, but she steps off her right foot, making a nice straight line for the posts again. And the Emus are over for another one. Just a very tough game, playing 7 against 5, and hard to defend there for the Bulls. I'm not sure why they must have a couple of injuries, because do have 2 players on their bench, but they're still only playing with 5. Williams and Arles, who've probably been their best players so far today, both on the bench. I think must be some injuries going on, so unfortunate for those girls. Ball comes out and Sweetman's going to pick that up. No, she's not. Jeffrey gets in quickly, but unfortunately the kick was good, keeping an eye open where there were gaps. And there was a big one out there, but the ball bouncing end over end on the ground was hard to pick up. And that'll give the Bulls an opportunity to feed the scrum. New high-vis referee wear out there. Krusty. I'm very surprised he actually owns that shirt. It's his own personal thing. I wonder if he has shirts for other roles that he has. I wonder if he has a coach one. Griffiths now. Has she got anyone inside? No. So she steps off her right foot, and there's Jeffrey. She's played really well today, and that's illegal play there. You can't steal the ball off the player while they're being tackled. Actually, you're not the tackler. You probably can. So good work out there by Tuapolotu. One of those tricky ones. If you grab hold of the ball before the player hits the ground, you've got a release. Whereas if you grab it after she's hit the ground, then you're fine. And I think that was actually the case. Attempted conversion that time, no good. And we'll come back for another play. So it's a very hard slog running up this hill for Devonport, particularly with only 5 on the field. Just waiting for Tuapolotu to come back. And she kicks out to her right. And then Stevens-Paul gives the ball off to Griffiths, who steps through Mel Weldon's attempted tackle and fends off a few of her teammates. Oh, she's thrown the intercept. And Sweetman takes it with 2 hands. And they're going to make a run and score it. Nikita Paul gives chase just to make sure that she goes all the way. And that'll see the end of our second third. And presumably we'll see a third shortly. The girls will have another opportunity to go back to the drawing board and see what options they've got for the final period of this match.
Well, because they play multiple same game in the same round. Like I played Gold Cup or something like that.
Yeah, that's so it's kind of like it's across the season and all that sort of like works itself out. But we just like actually around the matches. So having a ladder is also kind of odd.
Yeah.
Some of them sort of play more games.
I just think if they had more, I think they'd be able to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you were saying last week they were super, I realised it was the whole team. Someone was like, oh, you need to do something. And they all the players are walking up to me. So I was like, oh, yeah.
What's going on, mate? You should be doing this.
All right, final period of this match, the third. Here we go. So just looking like Bernie are only fielding 6 here, just to make it a little bit more even. Ball goes down and backwards there from Stevens Paul. And then nice attack on that play there from Vanessa Davies coming in. And the ball goes off to Jeffrey, who she's been a great player today for Devonport. Just hasn't stopped trying. Got her hands on the ball a fair bit. Oh, solid tackle there on Davies from Cici Ulupano. And Griffiths gets away around the outside. And look out, Elijah, your mum is going to score a try. Give her a cheer. Woohoo! Yay, mum. Under the posts. Where is he? Jump up and down. You're on the camera, Elijah. Yeah, up. You know that one up on the veranda. Give it a wave. Say, go, Mum. All right, and conversion kick's no good, though. They'll come back. So Devonport gets some points on the board from some fancy footwork from Claire Griffiths, who has been exceptional out there for both teams today. And back we come. So Devonport kick here, coming from the boot of Davies. through the legs of Virginia Tuapolotu. But she gets up and steps and then gives the ball off over the outside to Ulupanu, who gets chased down by Jeffrey, but then steps back inside her. And very clever work there from Sissy to get around a valiant defensive attempt there from Rachel Jeffrey. Again, great running from Rachel. She's really hasn't stopped all day. You can hear a nice bit of drumming there. Elijah's playing the drums on the seat. And the kick comes. So down there, Sweetman finds it, and she's gone over the 10 as well. Steps inside. Davies turns her inside out and goes over to score. Davies doing her best to try and put some contact onto Sweetman there, but unable to catch her. And Bernie adds some more points to this already very high looming score. Just tough again with only 5 on the field. It's very hard to cover the kickoff. So it's getting wide. Now they go the other way. It's just making it really hard. Griffiths now finds the ball in her lap and runs into an ankle tackle from Weldon. And then Davies goes, pops the ball. Nice one to Stevens Paul. And then picked up by Jeffrey. So some nice work here. The counter ruck is very good, but we're going to blow that up. I think we're penalising the Emus there for some illegal play at the ruck. No, it's a knock-on. Just watching Bernie all go back there, but no, the decision was to have a scrum. So Griffiths will feed that ball in with only one player out in the back line. Bernie trying to steal it illegally in the uncontested scrum. Right, Griffith now. She's got Jeffrey outside her. And she gives the ball. Jeffrey's got some space in front of her. But good defence by Tuapolotu to get back there and steal that ball as well. Now Bernie, Tuapolotu passes it out to Weldon. Oh, not Weldon. It's not. It's Samantha Hughes. And a great dummy from Hughes as well. She's going to run 60 metres here, Samantha. That was a really good dummy. She had 2 players outside her, and Caitlin Stevens-Paul had the pressure on, and the two-handed dummy. Oh, nice work to get around Stevens-Paul there. And that's a long try, long run. And goes the kick, goes under the bar. And we're going to call that a match. So an entertaining 3 periods of play there from the ladies. Bernie too strong today. Good on Devonport for making their way up here, making sure that everyone got a chance to play some rugby. It's tough at the moment. They're down some players. We've got illnesses and problems down in Hobart, so that people can't make their way from one end of the state to the other, and that's a shame, but that's unfortunately the state of things at the moment. And these guys up here leading the way. So Bernie, nice day out for them to score plenty of points and also to share their players with Devonport to make a competition of it. We'll be back later today on our other stream with the men's match between Devonport and the Hobart Hutchins Lions that will start at 3 o'clock. So you've got a couple of hours of no rugby, and we'll be back with you later today with that Premiership Division men's match. We'll see you then.